I got questions. But let's get into the story. So apparently, in New York and Chicago, they're having migrant gang problems. Let's start with New York. So in New York, the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, I think I said that right, feared for how it tortures its victims, is setting up shop in New York City. Now apparently these gang members recruit migrants from shelters as they come off of buses in Texas. Now think about that. They got on a bus in Texas and ended up in New York and Chicago. That is all. Anyway, and they pick them up from off the buses and they put them to work in retail theft rings on mopeds, grabbing phones and handbags and roughing up pedestrians. Now allegedly one of these moped thieves savagely dragged a 62-year-old woman down a Brooklyn street, making off with her purse. And they advise you that if you see a moped in New York or Chicago, take a step back from the curb, hug the building. Goes on to say this is advice that you usually need in a third world city, not New York. America is literally one bad decision away from becoming a third world country. So now apparently a shopper at JD Sports near Times Square was shot in the leg when a security guard tried to stop baby-faced 15-year-old migrant Jesus Alejandro Rivas Figueroa. It's a lot. From robbing the store last week. 15 years old, put a bullet in that ass. Now he allegedly whipped out a .45 caliber handgun and shot into the crowd and has since been apprehended by police. Their next job is to track down the ringleaders who armed him and send him into the store. Yeah, because they're gonna be able to do that. But the teen was living with his mother at the Stratford Arms Hotel, which is a city shelter, and he was attending school. Now people feel that the shelter should have been alerted of his crimes, alleged, and should have been kicked out, which would just put him on the street and gave him free access to do whatever the fuck he wants. So it's a catch-22 regardless, but let's just continue. Professional criminals enlist migrants from the shelters to raid luxury stores at the suburban Oak Brook Center Mall, 5 miles west of the city. These migrants wouldn't have a clue where Oak Brook, an upscale suburb, is, or how to get there without criminal masterminds. Makes sense. South American gangs are turning suburban malls into danger zones, explains retired Riverside Police Chief Tom Witzel. Now apparently, they are guaranteeing asylum seekers cash welfare benefits, something the federal government bars, so state and local taxpayers have to foot the bill. Look at that. So if you're in New York or Chicago, or if you pay taxes, you are going to be giving money to the migrants who are going around robbing people. Is it America grand? But here, on top of that, New York City is court mandated to guarantee shelter to all, which Mayor Eric Adams should seek to overturn. You think he's gonna do it? But wait, there's more. My only question is this, when we gonna get serious, black people? When we gonna get serious? It's not hard. They just came over here, set up shop, and doing what needs to be done so that they can take care of themselves. So when are we, after living through over 400 years of bullshit, when are we gonna get our shit together? God damn, I'm mad. I'm jealous. I'm just, come on, black people.